Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about a game that I had no idea that I would like it so much. So for this to make more sense, we need to go back to the late 90s, early 2000s. This was a time when I was watching Pokemon, Digimon, and Sailor Moon reruns from the mid 90s. What else was on? Well, Dragon Ball Z, of course. I was a huge tomboy in the 90s, but for some strange reason, I never watched Dragon Ball Z. Of course, I knew what it was and saw previews on YTV when they'd be like, stick around after Pokemon for Dragon Ball Z. And honestly, it just looked like a bunch of dudes flying around, punching each other while screaming. To be fair, it is a lot of that. But that's all I saw, and it looked way too boyish for me, and I just never watched it. Years went by, and obviously Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z became one of the most iconic shonen franchises of all time, and I just never got into it. So other than a few character names, I pretty much knew nothing about Dragon Ball Z. Let's fast forward now to 2021 when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was announced for the Nintendo Switch. I did some research, and it turns out the game is a JRPG retelling of the entire Dragon Ball Z series. Now you have my attention. So yes, the series Dragon Ball comes before Dragon Ball Z, but most kids watch Dragon Ball Z before ever seeing or knowing about Dragon Ball, and I watched a quick 15-minute YouTube video explaining the events of Dragon Ball, so I wasn't like 100% blind going into this game. But yeah, I decided to experience Dragon Ball Z for the first time through this game. So I gotta tell you, I was pretty hooked right away. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is so famous, and I knew I was about to learn about Goku and the Saiyans and other random things I'd heard about over the years. This was a big deal. I was finally about to experience Dragon Ball Z. In a nutshell, the game is a JRPG, which is actually really fitting, and it's done in an action style. Fighting is a huge part of Dragon Ball Z, and so an action JRPG really fits. It takes a bit of getting used to, but once you figure it out, it's really fun. The Switch version also has difficulty settings for experienced veterans like me, of course. But back to the fact that I'm a total noob playing a Dragon Ball Z game for the first time. Could it work? Could I play this game knowing nothing? Absolutely. Yeah, you won't get some subtle references here and there, and I mean, you don't know how some of the characters met, but overall, you'll be fine. The game basically plays out exactly like the anime without any filler. It's cel-shaded and downright gorgeous. Dragon Ball Z has 4 main story arcs, and they're all included here. It's literally the show or manga, but as a game. It's open world, you can fly around and do side quests, go fishing, collect stuff, or you can just stick to the main story and also fly around and kick ass. So I mentioned already that I liked this game, but what I didn't mention was that I loved this game. Like, I am obsessed with Dragon Ball as a whole now because of this game. So that's the next thing I wanted to share and discuss, because what made this game so special to me was that everything was new and a surprise. Okay, so if you're already a fan playing this, it's basically just a love letter to the fans. You already know what to expect and what happens. It's probably just fun for you to play a game that plays out the entire series. That's fair. But what you need to understand from my point of view is that because I was learning about everything for the first time, it just made this game that much more special. I'm not here to spoil Dragon Ball Z or go over the story, but I mean, crazy shit happens in this series, guys. I'm sure most of you have already watched it or read it or whatever, but I hadn't. Seeing the various characters develop was fun, but lots of crazy stuff happens in this game. I mean, it's a serious family soap opera at times, and I didn't know any of it. Someone would die and I would be speechless. Or Goku would go Super Saiyan for the first time, and wow, that was a serious moment. I was sitting on the couch and I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is when he's gonna go all Super Saiyan. And it happened. And I was like, oh my god. I felt like a kid in the 90s after school seeing that for the first time and having my mind blown. So much screaming. To sum it up, Dragon Ball Z is freaking amazing, and I never thought I would like a series about fighting so much, but damn, it's done in a way where you actually don't need to care about martial arts at all to be into it. I mean, I like Bleach, and I don't care about fighting, and there's a lot of fighting in that, but it's done in a different way. This is like blasting energy orbs out of your hands and punching people. Just seems so un-me. But wow, I am sucked in. I am way too deep now. This is my new obsession. Yeah, I was that kid in the 90s who found something they liked and obsessed over it. Remember how every school had a Pokemon kid? Yeah, well, I was that kid. That was me. I was the Pokemon kid. No shame. Now I'm the Dragon Ball Z kid at 32 and I'm loving it. If you're still sitting there thinking, WTF, it just looks like dudes in orange monk suits punching each other. Why? What's so great? Yeah, the fighting is cool, but the characters are so well done, and there are so many emotional and fun moments that I can't not love it. Now, like I said, this game is even better to me because I experienced the story for the first time via the game, not the anime or the manga. So I think I enjoyed the game maybe more than others because of that. Everything was special and new, and so it made the game that much more exciting and special. As a game, it's really good, but I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best game ever or it's the best JRPG. But damn, it was fun. And the story is clearly awesome, as I'm sure most of you already know. And so it was just an amazing time. The end credits rolled and playing the Japanese theme. Oh, I teared up, guys. I teared up. I felt like I'd experienced one of the most amazing anime stories of all time. And it was just so damn good. And yes, you can play this game in English or Japanese, but I chose to play it in Japanese, and it was excellent, and I'm pretty sure it's most of the original voice actors too. Definitely is the same lady who plays Goku and Gohan, etc., etc. Yeah, I had no idea an old lady voiced Goku, but hey, it worked. All the music is also the original Japanese score, which I also really enjoyed. I wasn't blown away by the music, but I definitely love the original theme song. It gets me hyped. So dare I say it, but this is one of my favorite games of all time now. Yes, this game. This. And it's mostly because of the story and how I was experiencing that for the first time. The gameplay was also really fun, and yeah, this is one of the most positive experiences I have had with a game. Like, I am obsessed with it now. Obsessed. Because of it, I'm actually reading the Dragon Ball manga, and then I'll eventually get to Dragon Ball Z. I seriously had no idea Dragon Ball Z would have so many intense emotional moments. Like, really? Dragon Ball Z? But it does! So I recommend this to everyone, obviously, but I really recommend it to someone who's never seen the anime or read the manga. It's a really fun way to experience the series. I mean, it plays out like an anime, but you get to control all the famous epic battles from the show. Kind of a cool way to experience it, in my opinion. It also never ruined the franchise or anything for me because now I'm reading Dragon Ball and loving it. Seriously, oh my god, it's one of my new favorite manga. It also makes me want to watch the anime and then watch all the new stuff and check out the movies. Oh man, it's a big franchise, but it's so damn good I can't help myself. So, to end this off, play Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot. If you love Dragon Ball Z, it's a fun way to experience the series again. And if you know nothing, it's a fun way to get into it. I get that it's not a perfect game, but whatever it is, it did it for me. It's literally a favorite game of mine now. Like, ranked high. Ain't no shame. We like what we like, and damn it, I really like this. Have you played it? Do you already like the series? Big fan already? Tell me anything in the comments below. And remember to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.